tonight, wherever you may be. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. JJ Redick is at the podium. We're going to try to get some JJ Redick. Here's what JJ Redick had to say about the game and the defense. Here's JJ right now on Spectrum Sports Net.
Well, our defense, I mean, you give up 50-some, whatever it was, 44 points in the paint. Our turnovers killed us all night, which led to them getting shots in transition. Thought we did a poor job contesting. I mean, again, they were 5 for 22 at the half from three, and I think they were 14 for, my math is not good right now, but 14 for 19 in the second half. And Buzelis hit a bunch of those, and, you're willing to live with a couple, and then we turned off some of the shift notices, and then the contests weren't great. You can certainly get into the technicality of it, and you can certainly get into, the turnovers for us offensively and how that kind of destroyed our rhythm. But the disposition and the mentality, I don't know if we assumed because we had everybody back that it was just going to be like it was 3 weeks ago, and that's just not the way this works. I think the guys know that, and I'm not saying that's what they assumed. You'll have to ask them that. The thing that we have talked about all season long, though, is grace, and so the group inherently gets some grace for what this last 3 weeks has looked like, and it's not an excuse. It's just the nature of where a group felt very connected, and then you lose some games on the road, you have some injuries, all that stuff. You got to get reconnected, and that's where our group will get there. We, however, don't have a lot of time to do that, and it's got to be now. It can't be in a week. It can't be in 2 weeks. It's got to be now. It's got to be Monday morning in our film session and our walkthrough for Orlando. So again, I give the group. I love my team. I love those guys. That was the worst our defense has looked, frankly, maybe all year, but certainly in the last 3 months.
Yeah, it's Lakers head coach JJ Redick after tonight's game. Give him some grace. I see where he's coming from with that. Give him some grace. But sorry, coach, it's game 70. These dudes are some of the best in the world. Lack of effort on defense. The transition defense didn't exist. At the end of the third quarter, the fast break point. Give me the right number just to make sure. Through 3 quarters, fast break points. Bulls 26, Lakers 18. And I'm not even going to include the fourth quarter because by that time it's whatever. But 26-18 fast break points. I don't know about the grace. I don't know if I can handle that. Let's go out to the phone lines. They're lit up right now. Judge Kelvin, my good friend. I finally got to meet you. Judge, you were in a good mood when I saw you. Now, what do we got?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, it's something that I was concerned about because, and I've been saying this all year, chemistry is the key to the Lakers' success. And you cannot have chemistry, you cannot have defensive chemistry when you don't play together. And the units that are out there, they hadn't had any time together. And unfortunately, I kind of agree with what JJ said, so we'll see how quick they can get it. There needs to be some urgency because they don't have a lot of time left. But you've got to have that team chemistry on offense, but definitely on defense. Definitely on defense. So that's what I saw, a lack of team chemistry.
Judge Kelvin coming in hot right away. Judge, appreciate you coming by, saying hello. Thanks for the business card. I just showed it to Will here, and he was like, man, you met the judge. Absolutely. You hear him hot. Again, it opens up a phone line. If you're at the game, let Funches know. We'll move you quick. If you were calling for the first time, let us know. We'll get you up there quick. 877-710-ESPN on a night where Laker fans should be upset with your team because you're building the momentum. You're going. Look, it's one thing to lose. I'm okay with that. But in this way, in Game 70, and the Bulls have only won 30 games this year, like they should not be dropping 146 on you. Michael Moreno says, I'm in Japan. Hearing this loss, it's got to hurt. Michael, good morning to you. Sean, in Long Beach, you were at the game. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Beto, you couldn't have said it better right there, man. I'm having a hard time with giving grace. That third quarter, we've seen this multiple times all year long. They come out of that third quarter a little sluggish. Mm-hmm. They didn't have defense. They didn't guard that three-point line. And I have a question that I'm really confused on. Where was Dalton? I really don't understand how Dalton Connect did not get on that floor. That man has been on fire lately from the three-point line, and he is big. So I think we completely dropped the ball in that second half. We were not aggressive, we were not energetic, and we were not on that three-point line playing defense. I hope they wake up because this was an easy game they dropped. Very frustrated to spend all that money, take my family out there, and see no effort in that third quarter. 146 points to the lowly Bulls. Man, oh, man. Kobe White looked like Kobe Bryant. Horrible day. Horrible game. I hope they don't get grace. I hope they come out aggressive next game. Orlando better feel the pain that we felt today.
Sean coming in strong. Appreciate the phone call, Sean. Let me get you your Dalton Connect. Tonight, you need a defense. You have your full squad. Dalton Connect is somebody who isn't known for his defense. Dalton Connect is not going to play strong defense. And Dalton Connect had 7 minutes for that. Game 70. JJ and his coaches know what they have. And when you're going towards the end of the season and you're looking at your rotations, the minutes are going to get harder to come by. The minutes are going to be extremely difficult. You're going to look at an 8-9-man rotation as the season winds down and you get into the playoffs. Dalton Connect needs to play better defense and needs to be more consistent with his shot. He did knock down his three-pointers, 2 of them in 7 minutes, but today when the game's getting away, you need the defense. That's when it didn't play. Let's see. Arturo in Cerritos. You just left the game. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up?
Oh, man. I'm so disappointed. They ruined my birthday. I was looking forward to come to this game. I heard that the boys were coming back. Full squad. I was at the game on Thursday. I let that one go. And coming up on here, I just needed to call you guys. And first-time caller, leaving the game, you name it.
All right.
I just need you guys to cheer me up.
Arturo. All right, where did you sit?
Section 117, row 6.
Oh, that's even worse, bro. Because
I know
117, which, by the way, is a great seat right behind the tunnel, behind the Lakers basket. But you saw the Bulls going that way in the fourth quarter and lighting it up, man.
Yep. They let Modest look like an all-star. Kobe White, the previous caller said it right. That looked like Kobe Bryant with Kobe White. And you just can't take these NBA teams lightly. They'll light you up. They come to play when it comes to L.A. And I was, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just need you guys right now.
Turo, let me, you want to feel even worse? Here
Tell
we go.
me.
Matas Buzelis, career high, 31 points. He's played a lot of this season in the G League. He's 20 years old.
Yep. That's a good-looking rookie right there. I will say that.
Yeah, he is. He had 5 3-pointers. That 20-year-old. And Dalton Connect, he's 24. Actually, going to be 24 in a couple weeks. So there you go. So.
And Modest's family, his parents were sitting next to us, and we were getting kind of a little annoyed until I realized that those were his parents. And yeah, like I said, they were proud of their son. Made me disappointed. Made my son disappointed. But anyways,
Doodle,
my birthday, fellas.
No, wait. Okay, so it's your birthday. Stay on the line because Funchy's gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to you. Funch, sing "Happy Birthday" to my boy Doodle in Cerritos.
I'm off key today, but I'll try.
Sing "Happy Birthday" to him. Make him feel better, Funch. Come on, man. Do something with your jobs right now. Lakers lose 146-115. More of your phone calls coming. You need a break from every day? Well, fans, it might be your lucky day because tonight Fantasy Springs Resort Casino giving away 2-night stay plus dinner, golf, or bowling for 2. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySprings.com. Here's J.J. Redick on LeBron and Luca.
Yeah, I mean, the early ones from Luca in particular, I thought, and we talked about it at halftime and a little bit in the first half, and then he made the correct read, which I'm not a pick and roll player. He's a maestro, so he knows. I don't have to tell him, but sometimes as a coach you can't help yourself. Really just kind of forced feeding it to Jackson, and they were super pulled in on the low man. They weren't letting the roller behind. The pull behind guy was open. He hit Goody. We got a good look out of it. So those were some of the early ones. Again, LeBron, I think, just being out of rhythm, being out of sorts from not having played for 2 weeks. But you certainly have to give Josh Giddey a lot of credit. I thought he was very disruptive on the defensive end, and then just his physicality as a driver and imposing his will and creating pace was really difficult for us to defend.
That's JJ Redick on Luca and LeBron after the game on Spectrum Sports Net. Look at some of the comments here in the YouTube chat. Brought to you by Active Collision. Michael Moreno says, happy birthday, Arturo. Don't worry. Take some shots. You'll be okay. Michael Moreno says that he's at Disneyland Tokyo listening to the show.
Disneyland
right
Tokyo.
now.
Wow.
Yeah. Ron the Caddy just jumped in. We're in shambles, Funch. We're in shambles
I told you.
tonight.
Yeah.
The Big O. Relax, Laker fans. We got 12 games left. But then the Big O, okay, calm down. And then all of a sudden says, calm down. It's only one game for Kobe White. Big O, obviously you're like Cappy. You don't watch ball. Kobe White is a baller.
And they got to play him again.
Baller.
On Thursday.
Yes, you do. Here's Kobe White's last 5 games. Tonight, 36. Thursday, 35. Before that, 24, 26, 23. The dude is a straight baller right now. And, he saw his North Carolina Tar Heels in the tournament, so maybe he was inspired by that. Active Collision taking care of the YouTube chat. Active Collision, you see the bucket behind me, has all the car washing products available for you. Also, Active Collision is available for you 24 hours a day. If you're in a car accident and you're like, damn it, how am I going to get my car out here? 24 hours a day, they will tow your car. Call my boy Leo and the crew at Active Collision, 626-330-0100, 626-330-0100, or visit activecollisionrepair.com or active.collision on Instagram. Let them know that 710 sent you, and you'll get a 50% discount on your insurance deductible. That's exactly what I'm doing because my truck was smashed. I finally dropped it off. We'll see what happens. The insurance doesn't want to deal with me anymore because I sent Leo to them. They try to give me a certain amount of money. Like Leo, no. They try to give me used parts. Leo, like, no. Leo is on your side. Glad I met them. The crew at Active Collision in the 626 will take care of you. Whoa. Ken from Newport Beach is calling. All right. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to reset a little bit. And Ken from Newport Beach, your venom is up first here as the Lakers lose tonight to the Chicago Bulls. 146-115. Lakers now fall to the 4 spot. Percentages behind the Denver Nuggets in the 3 spot. More of your calls coming up next on the Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Jan from Toyota here. Have you felt cooped up from winter? Well, now until March 31st is the perfect time for a new Toyota, like Camry, Tundra, Grand Highlander, and more. So you can get back out there and do the things you love, like strapping your bikes into the bed of a Tundra to find some new trails. Too steep. Off-roading with your best buds in a 4Runner.
Woohoo! I feel alive again!
Packing a Camry full of plants to redo your garden.
Whew, my green thumb is back.
Loading up rods and reels into a Corolla Cross for a fly fishing trip.
I got one! Hey, sorry.
And hitching up the boat to a Grand Highlander for a lake day.
I haven't water skied in a long time!
Live out your spring fantasies with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Go from dreaming it to driving it. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention Lakers fans, Michelob Ultra, ESPN LA, and the Lakers are giving you superior access via Ultra courtside to a once-in-a-lifetime experience at the UCLA Health Trading Center, home of the Los Angeles Lakers. Visit UltraLakersShootAround.com, and you could win a chance to sink free throws and drain threes with your favorite Lakers players trade. Winners will also get a behind-the-scenes tour and a chance to hang out with a Lakers legend, presented by Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
21 years or older. No purchase necessary. Only open to residents of Los Angeles, Ventura, San Bernardino, or Riverside County.
That's UltraLakersShootAround.com for official contest rules.
Hey, it's Mace. Looking for some fun? Dive into Chumba Casino, your ultimate destination for free, fun-to-play social casino games. Play slots, bingo, and more whenever and wherever you want. With new games dropping every week, there's always something fresh. Lounge on the sofa or play on the go. Play now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
The entry window is now closed.
But ESPN LA and BBGO are still on the hunt to find the Lakers GOAT, the greatest Lakers fan of all time. And now we're going to need your help. From now till March 24th, just go to LakersGoFoat.com. That's LakersGFOAT.com and vote for the GOAT. The Lakers GOAT is going to be rewarded with incredible prizes like courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO's delicious Korean snacks and meals, and a whole lot more. So remember, do your part, enjoy some delicious BBGO, and vote for the GOAT. Now through March 24th, only at LakersGoFoat.com. That's LakersGFOAT.com. LakersGoFoat.com.
The Lakers GOAT, presented by ESPN LA and BBGO.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
Good jam right there, Will. My show's man, Will. Lakers lose tonight, 146-115. Lakers postgame show right here on 710 ESPN, brought to you by Active Collision. The YouTube chat is on fire. Good stuff right there. My boy, Sean Ellison. Well, what's elementary with? I got to find that picture of him in like fourth grade in Miss Myron's class. Good defense leads to good offense. Sean, you know what? Stop with your cliches, bro. I've known you 40-something years. We need better from you. We need better conversation pieces from you, Sean. I think we played like 10 or 11 years old, we were on a team called the Blazers. I'm going to bring those pictures in. My mom has the album somewhere. All right. I said we're going to go out to this man right away because when they lose, we got to go to it. When they win, we got to go to it. I'm not going to interrupt them. Newport Beach. Ken, the floor is yours, my man, the Lakers postgame show.
Well, my birthday is Wednesday, and this was a nice gift. So
you're too old to have birthdays, man. Let's go.
I know. I agree. Yeah, my wife will tell me that, too. So I felt like I kept falling asleep, and I was watching the old Chicago Bulls with Jordan and a great coach, and the Lakers just brought in a coach for the first time, and nobody knew how to play defense. There were wide-open shots. LeBron was a minus 27 on the court. Couldn't even hit 50% from the free throw line. Goodwin had his second worthless game again. And I'm just watching this. I keep going to my phone. Do I have my years mixed up? Am I dreaming? Because that was the single worst zero defense. And a lot of it was from Doncic, who, by the way, had 7 turnovers, and LeBron. They were leaving their place with those guys wide open. I've never seen so many wide open shots, and I've never seen such a sloppy game for the Lakers. And yes, I know they got to get reestablished. And I listened to JJ, what he was saying, and I agree. But that's the worst game of the year by far by the Lakers, and could have been the worst game I've seen LeBron have in a long time. It can only get better. My birthday's Wednesday. There's another game. Don't do this to me again. I'll be in Vegas, and I'll just get angry and probably lose a bunch of money in the slot machines.
Now, see, JJ, that negative attitude is what you need to stop right now. You're going to get angry because you won so much money that you're going to have to file it on your taxes. That's the attitude you got to have, Ken, if you're going to Vegas. Come on now.
Yeah, I've done that before, by the way.
You should. See? So that means the Lakers can change it up and play some better defense. But, Ken, I agree with a lot of what you say today. I'm not going to go back and say, like, you know, this is Steve Kerr and those Bulls over there. But, Ken, I gave you the forum. I appreciate you. And you didn't come with that venom. But what I do agree with Ken is this team needs that cohesiveness. They didn't have it tonight. They did not have a LeBron that was fresh. They had a LeBron that had a couple weeks off. LeBron last played was the Celtics game, was it March 8th, where he left with the groin injury. You're looking at these numbers, and again, I'm not a big plus-minus guy, but there's something to that. They did not look right tonight in the second half. Points in the paint, which is brought to you all season long by Vista Paint, locally owned manufacturer for over 65 years. Vista Paint, your home for factory direct, high-quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. Points in the paint, 74 for the Bulls tonight. Lakers with 42. Ken brought up the turnovers. Yeah, it was nasty. 21 turnovers for the Lakers, giving up 27 points to the Bulls. Let's go out to Lynn in Chino, who just left the game. Lynn, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, Beto, no reason to panic. From what I've seen is we had a bunch of rusty guys, and then the Bulls, all their guys was hot and ready to go, and they got guys that could stretch the floor. But the biggest thing that hurt the Lakers is they didn't play defense inside or out, so how are you going to beat somebody? But this is not a gauge of what's to come, and Luca's dynamite, so we got a lot to build on later. Them guys was just rusty. He put them all in there at once, and it was like trying to get the grill going in the fire. Go out, you put that meat on there, and it's like the grill ain't hot. What you think you're going to make?
It's like when you're trying to have the grill the first one of the spring, right? It's been cold, and then you realize you don't have enough propane, and you got to go get more, right?
Hey, Beto, and then throw gas in there. They waiting for a hot meal. So we're like the gas waiting for a hot meal, and the Lakers ain't sizzling on nothing, man.
Lynn, where did you sit at the game?
My buddy George got season seats. We're in 214 every time.
Oh, beautiful right there. So you saw, that's a great section right there. You see the game. Lynn, so because of that vantage point, you saw, because we're in 111 right below you, so you saw how the transition defense did not exist.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. They got beat so bad.
You know what, man? We were talking back and forth, me and George, and we were like, God, are we really seeing what we're seeing? Like, I asked George during the game, it's funny, I said, is this an episode of Hoosiers? Because the red team is not missing. We were joking all night, man, because we knew we had to keep it light. We're not giving up on our Lakers. We're good. We're just like I said, he just threw everybody in at once. That's need some warm-up time, and that's not going to work when the other team is very, very hot and good. Kobe White is a junior Kyrie Irving.
Man, he's working. He's cooking right there. Lynn, I'm going to go find you Jimmy Chitwood. Appreciate the phone call. Stay on the line, because Funches lives in Chino, too. I think he might be your neighbor, man.
Chino Hills. Back in the day.
Look at you. You just had to drop in the hills,
well,
right?
That's what it, and technically it was.
Is that where Lonzo's from?
Yeah.
And Lonzo didn't even play tonight.
No, he did not. No.
Man, and the Bulls still got 146 points. Portia, our good friend in Fresno. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Portia, how's the podcast going?
Podcast is going good. I just want to say I'm not giving up on my Lakers, and I hope we win on Monday for my birthday. And I know we have a 4-game road trip coming up. And I think that the Lakers are going to be okay. I'm not giving up on my Lakers. I'm a faithful Rod Drive fan until the end.
Portia, in the 559, promote your podcast.
Laker Girl 36.
See? Why don't you spread some of that positivity to some of these people? Because you see what I'm dealing with? And that's in my own producer over here, Mr. Shambles.
And Beto, anytime you want to come on, you're welcome to. I've had John Arlen, Steve Mace. Anytime you want to come, let me know.
Yeah, DM me on Instagram at BetoVision, because my Twitter, I stopped using it. So just DM me at Instagram, BetoVision. I'll definitely be an honor. Portia, thanks for the phone call, as always. Here's a good message right here on the YouTube chat, brought to you by Active Collision. And first of all, who's giving up on the Lakers here? I mean, not in this studio. Take away Funch. It's one game. You get your butt kicked in the second half. Just wash it, let it go. But Ola in the YouTube chat says this. This is a good wake-up call before the playoffs, one that hopefully leads to make necessary improvements that lead us to winning a chip.
I hate to be like a killjoy
Jesus.
or a buzzkill.
When did you become me?
But these are the type of games that they're going to look back on when in 12 games from now when the season ends, and then where they're at in the standings, because they're chances are they might not be where they want to be in the standings, and they're going to be like, we let one slip away.
How many times have I said that all season long? You don't want to have a game that you kick away.
Yeah, this is a Chicago team they should beat.
Yep, but also when we had Adam Amin on before the game in the pregame show, like, we've been playing better, but we know this, and Michael even said it. When you come to L.A., everybody gets more fired up, and the Bulls stayed fired up. And Funch, I don't know what happened to my screen. It is here it is. It's one of those days. Let's look at the updated standings. Thanks for Funch for bringing that up. As the Lakers are now 2.5 games from the 6th spot, and they're 3 games from the 7th spot. So they're 3 games ahead of the play-in tournament, and the Clippers are in the 7th spot. The Lakers are also now 2.5 games
The Clippers are surging right now, too.
Yes, Clippers have won 5 in a row, 8 of 10, and the Lakers have lost their last 2. Houston is starting to pull away. I
believe they won 9 in a row.
They've won 9 straight games, Houston, and they have a 2.5 game lead over the Lakers for the 2 spot. Lakers only have a game back of Denver for the 3 spot. This week is very, very,
well. You know
important.
what I hear about those teams? They're winning. They're winning. They have winning streaks.
Yes,
we have losing streaks.
Denver does too. Denver's lost twice. But the thing about the Rockets, Lakers will play them twice. They'll play Oklahoma City twice. You'll see them with 12 games to go in the regular season.
And you know what, guys? Orlando's not. A bad team.
Orlando's a solid.
Not a bad team.
They're banged up. No Banchero. They're banged up. But
no, he's back.
Oh, is he back now?
He's back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty much almost at full strength.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Orlando, 8th spot in the Eastern Conference. Okay, I'm not scared of Orlando, but they're a team that always plays the Lakers.
Yeah,
tough.
and they have a lot of length, which kind of,
We saw tonight the length lack thereof for the Lakers, because some of these rotations that they had were like, the bigs were getting exposed because they didn't have any bigs.
No.
The lineup that they had tonight.
And Orlando, they're big at every position.
Yep. So it'll be Orlando Monday, Indiana Wednesday, Memphis Thursday, and then these Bulls next Saturday. Keep the phone lines going. The 303, Isaiah in Denver, Colorado. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Isaiah?
What's up? How you guys doing, man?
Good, man. What made you call us all the way from Denver?
I'm a Laker fan, man. I love Denver, the city, but Denver Nuggets, man, especially, just fans from my family side, friend side, I don't really like them, man. I love Denver. I love Denver, but I love the Lakers, man. They just brought me joy to basketball more than Denver ever has. I love Carmelo. Jokic is just a force that I think we rarely see, but I don't like the rest of them.
Good. Yeah, my sister lives in Denver, and I understand exactly what you're saying about this.
Yeah. So I'm calling in just to give a little history lesson to everyone listening. If we go back to 2023 when LeBron missed like a month of basketball, right? We played the Bulls when he first came back, and we lost. We had a little bit of embarrassing loss. It wasn't as bad as this, but we also got our get back the next game. Like everyone is like AD was playing MVP basketball at that time. We were going on a little win streak. We didn't have a good coach. Roster-wise wasn't as good as we did, but we still made a very decent run to the conference finals back then. So, and that was when Pat Bev did the too small on LeBron, and then next game, Austin Reeves did it back to him. So we got our give back. So I'm not looking at this game as something like completely to throw away, saying like, there's some things we still have to learn. Like this is a trade deadline team. I've been the most like adamant person towards believing that you can't build a championship team at the trade deadline. But I know there's championship hopes with this team. Like what I've seen defense for this long. For the last 15 games, we're the 3rd best defending team, field goal percentage-wise, right? Obviously, a lot of people want to say that we're allowing a lot of threes, but we're allowing this certain amount of people, like the certain matchups to take certain threes. So, I don't know. I like this team. I like what we're doing tonight. Getting blown up by 131, this is the most points, or by 31, this is the most points they scored all season. Yeah. I'm not too worried, man. I love what Luca's doing. LeBron's first game back. Come on, Rudy's first game back. Let's go. But I do want to see more of Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent closing the game instead of Jackson Hayes. But
that's one thing right there, Isaiah. I agree with you there, because later on, when you get into crunch time, when you get into the playoff, you're going to need those dogs in there that are going to just get on somebody. And again, Jackson Hayes has been playing good, but Jackson Hayes is going to get pushed around with those kind of minutes. Isaiah, keep on preaching. Tell these people just to calm down.
Exactly. Calm down, you guys. You guys believe, man. It's Lake Show. Let's go.
Thank you. Isaiah in Denver, do not be a stranger, man. I love the phone call. Love the energy from you. See, if the Lakers had his kind of energy on defense, they would have won the game. That's a good phone call from Isaiah. Jerry in Vegas, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Jerry?
Hola, Beto. How you doing?
What's up? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, man, I don't think we should worry. I mean, every good team, man, they all go through, some bad losses. And I think it was just a bad loss today. We shouldn't worry. I think we'll be okay. And then if I could ask you a quick boxing question right quick, if that's okay?
Yeah, bro.
What do you think? Benavidez, Canelo, 168. Who do you think will win?
I think it'll never happen. That's what I think.
Hypothetically, if it happens, who do you got?
Well, the thing also is Benavidez is going to go up to 75. He can't make 68 anymore. He's a
cruiserweight.
Big,
I know.
He's a big guy. The time for that passed. It sucks, and that gets Michael Thompson really upset. But again, Canelo, known him a long time. He is so freaking smart about it. But Benavidez, I've known him since he was like 17 years old. That dude is big and a monster. If it had to happen, I think Canelo would have beat him a couple years ago off the intelligence factor. But now I think Benavidez would, because Canelo's in his 30s, getting older. Benavidez is reaching his prime right there, man. But Jerry, appreciate the phone call as always, man. Talk to you soon. Here's what I had to say as I catch up my breath. JJ Redick, flat out, we were flat.
You can provide a game plan, and you can provide the other team what they're trying to get and how we're going to try to take it away, and then you can watch the game and be like, oh, it's gonna be hard for us to do that tonight. And I do. Again, this is not an excuse. We played 6 games in 8 nights, and we also played 7 games in 10 nights. Honestly, I thought when we came out, we looked flat, we felt flat, we moved flat. They just moved better than us all night, and we, it's as much as you can kind of like tweak certain things. We took some of the taser shifts off in the second half. We still didn't get great contests, but you still got to move better. And it just didn't feel like our group overall really had like juice tonight, if that makes sense. We gave up 65 in the first half. Yeah, 65 in the first half. And we were down 3, and Luca was, made some insane shots and could have easily been down 15-20, and then we gave up 81 in the second half.
Yeah, could have easily been down. As JJ Redick on Spectrum Sports. And then after the game, again, nobody is going to feel sorry for millionaires that get to play a game. But there is something to be said for the amount of games the Lakers have played. It is taking a toll on this team. Did they come out flat? Yeah. Did they look like their legs were gone? Not in the first half. This is where you just have to give credit to Denver. They played well. They played really, really well, and they never took their foot off of the gas. They took care of business. But, yeah, the Lakers right now need a break. Unfortunately, they're not going to get one. There is no sympathy for anybody around the league because everybody's got to go through this. Game number 70, you're going to feel that fatigue. But Thursday, nobody played. So you had days off from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you had 3 days off. It's not like they're running up and down playing hard at practice. They're not doing that. So this is just a game where you're like, ugh, it's annoying. Is anybody giving up on it? No. Is there reason to panic? No. Are they going to turn things around this trip? Probably. Are they going to finish in the 4 or 5 spot? Probably. It's just a matter of staying healthy with where you're at. Here's what Luka Doncic had to say on the first game back with the guys.
I think it was more basketball. It's always great they had to have people back. That first game is always tough, I can tell. But they made a bunch of shots, man.
Yeah, made a bunch of shots. Stevie in Simi Valley, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Stevie?
Hey, Beto. I got 2 things. First of all, it's not my birthday, and I wasn't at the game, but I was just as mad on my couch.
Good.
My Luca jersey just came in the mail, put it on, chilling, playing the Bulls, money game. Why do I got one thing for you, Beto, and I got one thing for Funches. For you, Beto?
Hold on. Let me make sure Funches is paying attention. Funch, you paying attention? Because Stevie in Simi Valley has something for you. Pay attention, Funch. All right, go, Stevie.
I got 2 things. I got one for Beto, and I got one for Funches. Beto, is it concerning that we always play down to our competition? Like in that long stretch of our win streaks, we're losing to the bad teams, but then we're beating the good teams. So what if we're outranked the team? Are we going to play down to them? Is that any concern?
During the regular season, it has been a concern, but then again, I kind of just wash my hands at it, Stevie. I've been more of they can beat anybody, and they can lose it to anybody, and nothing that they do surprises me anymore. It just, this team, not that it's hard to figure out, it's just frustrating because
it is.
Right? Because they should not be struggling
it's like the
with
Dodgers leaving runners on bases with 0 outs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. What do you got for Funch?
But for Funches, I actually heard him on Cap and Sedano saying when everyone was saying, "Oh, a good loss." It was a good loss. I agree with Funches saying, "What do you mean a good loss?"
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, Stevie.
Right.
You know, when these guys miss a basket, is it a good miss? Come on, man, right?
And it's like we're playing the Bulls, bro. We got LeBron and Luca.
Stevie, when somebody misses a field goal, is it a good miss? Come on, bro. Right?
No, okay, but let me counter on that. Is a bad loss a really bad loss?
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why. A bad loss like tonight is a very, very bad loss. Losing by 30 points, giving up 140 points, and to Chicago, a team that you should beat by 30 points?
There's such a thing
That's what I'm talking about.
There's no such thing as a really good loss.
Tell my wife that I get it.
You get it. All right. Hey, Funch's wife, he gets it. All right, guys. Thanks for having me, man.
Stevie in Simi Valley. He's on the Michael Funches show here on 710 ESPN. Ricky and Van Nuys on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Ricky? You got something for Funches, too?
Hey, Beto, how are you?
Good, bro, good.
So, first of all, the other night I talked to you and you told me to give Funches a bunch of Funches.
Yeah,
And I gave him a little what for. Okay, but beyond that, listen, the guys, they're not in basketball shape. Okay? They're coming off layoffs. They're,
Yeah, they're coming back from injury. It's expected.
And you have to expect that, it's a process or whatever. You got to get back into it.
But Ricky, are you concerned? Are you really concerned?
No, absolutely not.
Thank you,
I was
Ricky.
a basketball player. So I know what it takes.
Yeah, and they got 12 games to go. There's some times where you come out strong and then you run out of gas, right? Like Ricky, you drink bourbon, right? What happens when you get a bad batch of bourbon? You don't want that anymore. You just got to go get another bottle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. Speaking of bourbon, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How was Mason's party?
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh, Beto.
Hey, bro, I was busy, man.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Don't worry. You're going to hear about Mason's party all day Monday, starting with Travis and DeMarco, Mason in Ireland.
Okay, can I give one shout out?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Jeffrey, who is a Chicago Bulls fan, who had to work tonight and he could not wear his gear.
Yeah, we feel bad for him. Ricky, appreciate the phone call. We got shout-outs on a Saturday night. Last call right here. Manuel in Riverside. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Manuel?
Hey, what's up, brother?
You good?
First of all, I love listening to you guys, ESPN LA. It's like my favorite thing to listen to. Sean Cap, Mason Ireland.
Appreciate you.
My main thing was, first of all, the Lakers, they were favored by 10.5 points.
Yep.
And they lost by 30, which if you add up, the spread is 40-something points, bro. How does that happen?
Because you don't play defense.
With their full squad. You almost had the whole squad almost, right?
Yeah.
Or am I kind of missing something there?
And then what are you going to do? Like, Manuel, are you concerned about this team? No, it's just a game that you didn't show up in the second half. Just move on.
I think it's just LeBron. He just came back after missing whatever it was, but kind of, I'm like a gambling type of person, but I did not take the spread. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, look, I'm right there with you. That's why I have friends named the Degenerate, right? I look at the spread before I don't bet on the NBA just because of the job here. Not that I can't. I just don't want to because that's just not right. But I always look at the spread because Vegas always knows something. When I saw 10 today, I'm like, okay, that's a lot. Double-digit spread is always a lot.
Most of the public is going to, of course, spread on or bet on the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
Because
you would think so. LeBron coming back, Luca coming back, everybody coming back, Rui coming back.
Rui coming back, Rui coming back. Everyone else. I look at the down, like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I don't know, so I just left it alone. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, Manuel, I appreciate the phone call. I appreciate the.
Got 3 words for Emmanuel.
What?
Bulls money line.
Oh, funch, whatever that means, I don't know. It is the YouTube chat is pretty good. Noe in text me, no such thing as a bad batch of bourbon, Beto. I was like, yes, there is. When you're in your 20s and you don't know what you're doing and you're buying cheap stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's why now I am super fancy with the pinky out. Coming up next, we'll let you know who the player of the game was and an update on Flea. Oh yeah, Flea. Good update with him. Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Here's what you have to do. You pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account. Download the app today and use my code BETO, B-E-T-O, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 2.99% APR for up to 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hey, basketball fans, John Ireland here. Austin Reeves has been playing lights out, and now he's bringing that same energy to his brand new signature shoe, the AR2s from Rigorer. Designed for top performance and comfort, these kicks are for players who grind just like Austin. He was hands-on in crafting every detail, making sure the AR2s deliver on and off the court. So go to Rigorer.com, R-I-G-O-R-E-R. Don't wait. Own a pair of Austin Reeves' shoes. That's Rigorer.com. For employers looking for their star players, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find qualified candidates for your job, and you can invite your top choices to apply. It's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Time for a full court press in your hiring game? Try for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where care is 100% tailored to kids. Every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one thing: your child's unique needs. CHLA's world-class experts pioneer groundbreaking cures that set the standard nationwide and have been providing the best care for kids in California for more than 124 years. Whether it's for routine care or a life-saving need, families turn to CHLA when the outcomes matter. Find a doctor at CHLA.org.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, is a proud sponsor of your ESPN LA Lakers radio network. For over 30 years, Valvoline Instant Oil Change has provided quick, convenient maintenance services for busy people like you. Oil changes, tire rotations, transmission care, and more. Drive in to your neighborhood Valvoline and let the expert technicians make sure your ride is in peak performance in about 15 minutes. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
You guys just love playing the Smiths and Morrissey for me, yeah.
I was going to play Panic, but,
Panic at the Disco? There is no Panic. And I would go out tonight, but I haven't stitched to wear. That's why I didn't go to Mason's party yesterday. Because I'm just a country boy who knows his place. Knows so much about these things. Knows so much that The Bulls won 146-115. Lakers are now in the 4th spot in the Western Conference. And Kobe White, have a night.
They bring it into Zach Collins. Hachimura on him to Kobe White. Kobe White, three-pointer. Good again.
Come on, that's ridiculous. That was good
That
defense.
was actually good defense. I was just going to say, they guarded him, but maybe it's just the Bulls' night.
He was right. He's 11 of 13 tonight, Kobe White is.
Michael, you're right. Ridiculous. Some of these shots were just ridiculous how smooth he made them look. Kobe White, 34 minutes of action, 6 3-pointers, 36 points, and he's tonight's player of the game. Driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers, we make it easy. Thanks, everybody in the YouTube chat hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Ron the Caddy, who hooked me up with a suite tonight, gave me sweet tickets for the Kings game. Ron the Caddy using that trust fund money. And hooked me up. I took my boy Concrete, our good friend Concrete. The comedian, so I went with him, and he said hello, and when's he coming back, and all that other stuff. He said anytime we want to go to one of his shows, he'll take care of us. Let's see here. Some of the comments. Our boy Rios at UC Berkeley. Let's not forget that the Luca trade wasn't necessarily a win-now move. We're playing with house money. Agree or disagree? Nah, man. Because once you get Luca, you're going for it. Not next year. You're doing it now. I want to win now.
And this Western Conference is not as strong as we all think.
Yeah. Oh, right here. He has another one. By now, I mean, win the championship? Yes. You're trying to win the championship. That's exactly what you're doing.
I'm saying, like, Lakers do have a shot against OKC in a 7-game series.
Hey,
with Luka.
Our good friend Gray Fox joins us. What? Lakers gave up 146 points? Man, you're having a heck of a Saturday night if you're barely finding out at 11 o'clock that they gave up 146. Gray Fox, I want to go hang out with you, my man. All right, so remember the other night, Flea called this Funch?
Oh, yeah.
So, Flea.
My phone blew up the next morning.
Yeah, so Flea, and if you missed it, go check out the ESPN LA social media accounts. Great job by Carlo and all the crew to put in all the phone call from Flea up on the YouTube page and everything else. And what was the thing that he said? That, man, they bring the stat sheet to Jimmy Goldstein, and I look at it, I wish I had it. I was like, Flea, we're going to take care of you. So shout out to the Lakers PR department. And now, Flea is getting a stat sheet.
Get out of here! Look at that.
Yeah. So I told one of the stat people for the PR department and the stats crew, hey, I know you guys give one to Jimmy Goldstein. So Jimmy Goldstein, for those who don't know, is that eccentric man that sits by the visiting bench who has the leather jackets on, the hats.
He looked like a bride tonight. He was wearing all white.
He was an all white older man. And by the way, Jimmy Goldstein is a huge NBA fan. Just to let you know, is a Laker hater. Is not a Laker fan.
I know.
So and he'll say it.
He just goes for the other team.
He's a basketball fan. He'll be everywhere in the playoffs, and he'll be sitting next to the bench. He owns the house in Hollywood. It's just fantastic. Jimmy's a real good man, nice man, big basketball fan. So next to him is Flea. So at halftime, I went down there and I handed Flea my stat sheet. I'm like, Flea, thanks for calling the show the other night. He's like, oh, hey, what's up? No problem. And I was like, here's the stat sheet, just like I told you. His wife is like, thank you so much. This is cool. Because they were going to bring it to him at halftime, but he got up and he left. So they didn't hand it to him. So I gave him his. He's like, thanks so much, man. I'll call again later on in the season. Appreciate you guys. And I gave him the stat sheet. He had a look. He's like, I need my glasses. Flea needed to get his glasses to make sure he read the stat sheet. So at the end of the third quarter, I'm looking with Mike Dooley, our engineer, his binoculars, and I see them hand Flea his own stat sheet. So Jimmy Goldstein got his, and then Flea got his own. So we got it done for Flea. We take care
their
of
seats
people.
are kind of next to each other, too.
Yeah,
so,
next to each other.
Huh.
But the thing is, Jimmy looks at the stat sheet, but he doesn't share it with Flea. Because I was watching this in the binoculars. I was being all the chismoso, right? So he got it. He lets him look a little bit. Then he puts it on the empty seat next to him. But this time, Flea kept his own stat sheet. So here, the Lakers Postgame Show on 710, brought to you by Active Collision. We take care of the people. It's the show of the people. All right. Well, let's go. Gary A. is in there complaining about something. About money. I don't even want to get into that. But no, I did not go to Mason's party. Fench, did you go?
Did not go.
Yeah.
Decided not to go.
Yeah. So we love Mason. Happy birthday to Steve Mason. His birthday will be
tomorrow. You, Mace.
He'll be turning 60. I had a previous engagement, dinner with my daughter, all kinds of good things, and it was cool. You know, it was you don't get those moments often. But happy birthday, Steve. Missed you. Wish I was there. Saw the pictures with our good friend Dave Singer and so many cool people who used to work here. So, again.
D-Swing.
Feliz cumpleaños, Steve Mason. It'll be tomorrow. So if you guys want to send a message to Mace, you can hear all about it on Monday. So our next broadcast will be this Monday, 2:30 pregame. So afternoons with Beto and MT. Lakers play Orlando, Indiana, Memphis, and the next Saturday they're in Chicago. As for tonight, Lakers lose 146-115 and wash it away. Just get your butt kicked in the second half. Let it be. The good news is you have LeBron, Luca, and your team back. It was really good to see Rui Hachimura back on the court. Got to get himself back into the basketball shape, so he'll be fine. Rui will get there. LeBron, we don't ever have to worry about LeBron and what he does, how he takes care of his body. LeBron's going to be perfectly fine, so don't even trip. And Carlos, you guys were not invited. Quit playing. First of all, my friend, let me tell you something. We got evites, so we were invited. I don't know how to use an evite, but we were invited.
I was invited.
Yeah, I was invited. I was Funches +3, so we were good. So that'll be it. So we can laugh about it now, but it was ugly in the second half.
I'll show you the invitation. Jeez.
Yeah, because Carlos really care about you with the, and I can't even say his full name because he's like all the callers. We get blocked. 146-115. Lakers lose. They're now in the 4th spot in the Western Conference with a record of 43-27. Game number 70 is done. Wow, this season is flying by. Big week coming up on the road. Orlando is a team that is in the 8th spot. Indiana, 4th spot. Memphis is in the 5th spot in the Western Conference. And then the Bulls are in the 9th spot. So they're taking on 4 teams that have playoff in their future. For everybody working behind the scenes, we have BC, Brian Cohen doing highlights tonight, Jonathan doing social media, Michael Funches, and Will. Amateur move right there.
There you go. You got a cough button, man.
Sorry about that.
They invented a cough button years ago.
Yeah, see, I say Will's name and I started coughing, man. Tomorrow, big day, I will be at SoFi Funch. You want to hang out?
No.
Well, I'm going to go watch soccer tomorrow.
Really? Is that the, what is that?
CONCACAF Nations League final. I'm going to see, the final is Panama against Mexico.
Oh, wow. It's going to go off tomorrow, man.
And then, and the third place game is going to be the U.S. against Canada. Oh, Canada. And I'm going to take BC with me. He's going to go to the game with me. So we'll be there because we're going to have a good time. So that'll be at SoFi tomorrow. If you're going to those games, get there super early because they're having a fan fest. Parking is going to be a mess. Game start at 3, and then at 6 o'clock is the final. So I'll be there hanging out, Funch. So you want to go?
Nah.
I got 1 extra ticket.
Nah, I can't. I got stuff to do tomorrow, man.
Oh, all right.
I'll tell you after air.
Oh, not for air.
Mm-hmm.
Not for air.
Not for air yet.
Brian Cohen, did you have fun working with us today? No, he didn't. You miss Mason in Ireland, don't you? What? Did you miss Mason in Ireland? No. Did you go to the party? No! Everybody boycotting Mace. Happy birthday, Steve Mason. We love you. Lakers lose 146-115. No pasa nada. You've been listening to Lakers Postgame Show. I'm Beth the Duran on 710 ESPN.
Lakers basketball, presented by
Vista Paint, locally owned, manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint is your home for factory direct, high quality paint products. Your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years.
Lakers basketball, driven by Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Go Safely California from Caltrans and the California Office of Traffic Safety.
Fantasy Springs Resort. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySpringsResort.com.
And remember, you can hear every Lakers game in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.